Tibetan spiritual leader Dalai Lama turns 90 on July 6th. But don't let the candles and cake fool you. There is a political storm brewing behind those peaceful prayer flags. So, what is the drama? Succession. Yes, the question on everyone's mind. Who becomes the next Dalai Lama? And more importantly, who gets to decide? Now, the Dalai Lama himself has been crystal clear. China? No, not your call. According to him, only the Geden Fordran Trust based in India has the authority to pick his successor. And in his latest message, he officially handed them the spiritual baton. Quick rewind, he's been living in exile in India since 1959 after fleeing Chinese rule. So it's no surprise that he is keeping the decision close to his spiritual home, away from home. But China, well, let's just say they are not thrilled. Their foreign ministry shot back fast, insisting that Dalai Lama must be chosen using their Golden Urn system, a very official sounding state-led process for selecting Tibetan monks. Kind of like casting lots, but with more bureaucracy. This isn't just about robes and reincarnation. The Dalai Lama is more than a religious figure. He is the heart of Tibetan identity, especially for Tibetans living in exile and those still under Chinese control. Now, traditionally, picking a new Dalai Lama is a mystical process. You wait till the current one passes, then read signs, analyze dreams, and find a child who seems to carry the same spiritual spark. But this time, not so traditional. The Dalai Lama is taking no chances. He's already said his next incarnation won't be born in China. So yes, direct hit to Beijing's plan. And guess who's caught in the middle of all this? Yes, India, host to the Dalai Lama, home of the Tibetan government in exile, and the backdrop for this high-stakes spiritual tug of war. China has long warned India not to give the Dalai Lama political space, especially in places like Arunachal Pradesh, which Beijing also claims. But with this succession question heating up, India finds itself right at the spiritual and geopolitical crossroads. So as the Dalai Lama turns 90, we are not just celebrating a life of peace and wisdom, we are also watching the start of a very unpeaceful fight over who writes the next chapter of Tibetan Buddhism. Grab your prayer beads and maybe some popcorn. Let us know what you think is the future of Tibet by sharing your comments below. See you in the next one.